Hello guys, in today's video I will be sharing with you an online side hustle that make you rich in future time to come. So it's not a get rich quick tactics or strategies. So for you to make money on this one, you have to exercise patience. As far as you have the money, you exercise patience with it. One thing you must have to take to heart is that for you to make legit money, for you to make money online, you must have to exercise patience. Not even only online, whatever you are doing to make money, exercise patience. People can easily be scammed, especially when they need money so quick. You need a get rich quick a market or program that can just easily pay you so soon as you started operating with them. So if you need such program, that means you can easily be scammed. And that's why the MMM of a thing get many people caught in Nigeria when they started operating, because many people in Nigeria have the mentality of getting rich so quick, and that's why many of them was scammed. Millions of naira was doomed during that period. So and sometimes I discover the people in Africa also have that same mentality. So, but in this ones, for you to make money, you must have to know that it takes time. It takes time, no matter whatever you do, it takes time for you to make money. But what you just have to put in place or put at heart is that let it take times, but let it be a residual investment or a residual income that you are trying to build. So that as time goes on, as it start paying you, you don't need to be working or operating on it on daily basis. But no matter, even though that you don't operate on it on daily basis, you are still going to be paid. You will receive your income. So that is a residual income or passive income, as some people calls it. They may be. So in this one, what I'm about to show you is a site whereby you trade domain on. So trading of domain has make a lot of people rich. It has bring a lot of income to many people's pocket, to many people wallet. So people can just in this one, you just have to get a domain. You buy a domain for yourself. Buy a domain. That is what I mean by trading it. You buy a domain. As time goes on, people who are in need of those domain might just come, check the domain, and it has already been bought. They have to contact you as the person who has the domain. They'll contact you and you resell it to those people on a greater amount. And these things has been happening. We have a lot of people. What I'm about to tell you today, you can just go on and investigate for yourself if these things are real. People have been doing these things and it has been paying them. For those who might not know what I'm talking about getting a domain name, a domain, when I talk about a domain name, I mean those names that you can just put in your web browser. On your search bar, you put in on your web browser to search for something. Like for example, if you something like google.com is a domain name. You have youtube.com is a domain name. Facebook.com is a domain name. You have many of them, so they are all domain names. So you can just get this name, you buy them. As time goes on, you can resell them. For example, Google itself gets its domain name. When they bought it, it was at a greater amount. They bought at a rate of $1.5 million. Google bought its domain name at $1.5 million. You can check this for yourself. Don't take my words. Just check. You can browse it, check it for yourself, and check and see if these things I'm telling you now is real. Is if it is a real fact. Not only Google, we still have other websites that are say looking for domain names to buy, and even not only sites, not even that, an individual who got more famous, who is famous, can decide to have its own domain name, and it can come and search for his name, and he will discover that somebody has already gotten his domain name. So he has to look for the person who has gotten the domain name and pay for it. I'm still going to show you how all these things work, how you can, and the site you can easily get domain name for yourself and you sell it online. For example, I'm talking about individual who can just get a domain name. Somebody like Davido in Nigeria is a great famous actor. He's a musician, so he when he wants to get his own domain name, Davido, he has to pay the person who has gotten the domain name, because somebody has already bought those domain name and store them. So when he need the domain name, he paid $1.5 million. You can search for this, you can check it online. Don't take my word for it, just search for it online. You are still going to see what I'm talking about. He bought his domain name at the rate of $1.5 million before he was able to get it back. And not only that, Sumo also get his own domain name. So Sumo is just a group of company which have been operating. What they mainly do is just to distribute goods and services to people, and they do this digitally. They have been operating with Amazon. So when they want to get their name, sumomi.com, they discover that it has already been taken by somebody. Somebody owns that domain name. So they have to meet the person and they pay the person a huge amount of money to get back those domain name. So that is how that one work. If you are looking for ways you can make or get this domain name, the first one I have, which you can just go and get this domain name. You can get it very cheap. You can get this domain name very cheap on those websites, but I'll show you two websites you can just go to get it. And the first one is called the namecheap.com. If you go to namecheap.com, don't worry, this site, I'm going to keep the link in the description section. What you have to do, just scroll down there and you get the link, and scroll down there, you see the link, just click on it and it will take you direct to this platform. So that is how that one works. If you come to namecheap.com, this is just a site whereby you can just come and you get a lot of domains on it. You'll see the ones that are already been sold and the one that are still available if you want to buy. One thing about this platform that I recommend it first is that they have their domain very cheap. You can get this domain name very cheap on these platforms and you store them for future purposes. It takes time. Actually, it takes time to before you can you can easily sell this domain name. It takes time. That's why I say you must have to exercise patience. As far as you have the money, you exercise patience. As time goes on, after getting the domain name, as time goes on, people is going to come for it. So if you are looking for domain names to buy, you look for domain name that people must actually search for, like a domain name of a business, of a company, or a firm. You can look for a domain name of a famous person, you know that has gone viral, and as time goes on, the person might like to get a domain name for himself. Especially, there's not a time a person who has been famous will not look for a domain name. So you can just look for people who are famous. Maybe it might be an actor, a musician, so something of that nature. Just look for such domain name, you store them for yourself. So that is how that one works. You can look for company names and so forth. If you come over here, one thing about them is that their domains are sold as a very cheap rate, at a very cheap rate. For example, if I should type something like davido.com, Davido, which I mentioned earlier, and davido.com, are going to see that that domain name has been taken. Okay, it's loading. Let's wait. Let's give it a while. Let's give it a while to finish up. Okay, you can see here, this is davido.com. Okay, as you can see here, this davido.com has been taken. You see here, registered in 2014. This domain name was registered in 2014. That is one when this domain name was taken. So if I actually look at this domain name and I decided to go for it, I want to take it, that means I will contact the person who has this Davido to know first if the person is eager to sell it to me, and then if the person is eager to sell it, then we'll now negotiate on price I'm going to get this domain name for. As you scroll, you'll see in many of them, those ones that are still available, you are still going to see them here. So you just look for a domain name that people might actually search for. Okay, if you should search for, like for example, you want to look for a company names that people might actually come for, you can decide to go for something like for example, let's take something like coffee. You want to buy a domain name for coffee, like because you know that as time goes on, people might decide to people might start looking for coffee, and just okay, let me type something like cough and see how it might look. Okay, let me type something like cough. Let me type something like cough and see how it may. If you okay, sorry. If I type something like cough, yeah, cough. Okay, if I should type cough.com to see how it might be and hit enter, you'll see if somebody has taken this domain name cough.com, it is going to appear here. Okay, let's scroll down to still check more. Okay, as you can see here, cough.com has already been taken. You can see taken here. If I should wait, you'll see the year this product was taken. Registered in 1998, so it has been a long time. And the location of the person who takes the cough.com and others. So that is how all these things work. They know that you can go for cough.to, but it is more preferable to go for cough. Anyone you are going for, just go for .com, as it's a subscription. .com or .org, more preferable .org or .com, so people can easily get those domains name for themselves. So that is it. You can see the one that has already been taken, registered in 2022. This one has just been taken of recent, gov.info and others. So that is that. You can also check something like, I'm just doing this to show you things you must have to see. If I should go for something like tests, like people who might, some company who might like selling their tests online, if I should go for tests and I even just test alone and I hit enter, okay, you'll see test.com has been taken. Test.com has been taken. And if somebody, this person who, okay, you see test.com has been taken, it has been taken, but it has not been bought yet. So the person who take this test.com is just an individual. If any company decide to work on this thing, they have to contact the person to know if the person is going to sell it. As you can see, this domain name has already been registered. However, if you can make an offer to the current owner to see if he's eager to sell it, if he's willing to sell it. So that is how that one work. And you can get many domain names. Just look for, think out the box and know the domain name people might be eager to go for. So anyone you see, you can just go to add to cart, you buy it for yourself. Some of this domain name, you just buy it and you install them. The next platform you can just go and get this domain name from is called the brandforce.com. In this brandforce.com, if you go to brandforce.com, they have a lot of domain name as well. But one thing about this platform is that it is more costly compared to that of the namecheap.com. So you can also come over here, you see a lot of domain names you can also get. If you want to show more, see more of it, you can just click on show more and it more of this product is going to appear online. So that is it, guys. You can just get this product, you store them for yourself and sell them in future time. So if you are getting any values from this video, let me know in the comment section. Tell me praise yes you like the video, yeah, or if you have any questions you would like to drop in the comment section. I discovered that a lot of people who watch my video might have questions or do not say anything after watching the video. Please drop something in the comment section. Tell me about what you feel or your opinion about this website and that I've just shown you about. So if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Very important. And you put on your notification bell on so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video like this from YouTube that Praise has uploaded a new video. I'll also drop a video about how you can also make money by just taking a simple task online very soon. So just stay tuned and you'll see in the video. Just take that one, you can just operate using your smartphone. You make money using this platform. So guys, I'll love you all and I would like to see you next in my video. Then have a nice day and don't forget that praise cares.